Hi friends, if we haven't met, my name's Stephanie and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. And it's been a while since I posted a video. We were actually on vacation for the past week to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and that was just fantastic. And it was such a great time spending time with my family, and we just had a blast. And while we were gone, I put my eBay store on a 25% off sale and hoping to get some sales while I was away. And during July 4th to the 14th, I made a total of 8 eBay sales. So not bad. And I thought I would just take this time to share them with you and update you on what's been going on. So this first sale is this pair of universal thread women's sandals, size 9.5, slip-on, knotted cottagecore, and they had a tiny flaw, which I did disclose. These ones sold on July 14th, and they took about 10 months to sell. I took an offer, and the buyer was all in for $18.39. My cost of goods was $1, and after fees and shipping, my profit was $8.31. So not bad, and just in time for the summer months. And my next sale is also another pair of sandals. These ones are Spring Step women's sandals, size 8.5, wedges, Italian boho cottagecore, and these ones also had a tiny flaw, which is probably why they took so long to sell. They took the same amount of time, 10 months, and I also accepted an offer. The buyer was all in at $28.20. My cost of goods was $1. And after marketplace fees and shipping, my profit is $12.62. So even if you have flawed items, just make sure you disclose it. And sometimes they still sell. Just be open about what's going on, and buyers appreciate when you disclose like everything. My next sale, that one sold on July 13th. These ones are obviously not in the order, but that's okay. My next sale sold on July 12th. I don't know why I didn't put them in the right order, but that's just what it is. It's this new Old Navy Luxe women's top, medium black, floral V-neck, short sleeve t-shirt. And this one sold in 4 months. The buyer was all in for $14.30. My cost of goods was $1, and my profit was $6.53. So that was nice. Not anything huge, but happy to be moving things along so I can recoup my money, keep the cash flow coming so I can get better items for my store. My next sale is this Old Navy Active women's top, medium pink workout tank, sheer, athleisure yoga gear. That's a mouthful. This one, the buyer was all in at $13.89, and this one took about 8 months to sell. I had $1 cost of goods into this, and my profit was $5.21. So not a huge profit, but getting stuff moving. And my next one is this Maurice's women's sweater, large, sage green wrap, long sleeve, crochet, log and look, boho, I think it says, boho. And this sold on July 11th. This one took about 8 months to sell. The buyer was in at $12.90. My cost of goods was $1. And my profit is $4.42. Next is this new Terra and Sky women's top, size 2X, 20W to 22W, pink short sleeve sweater winter. And this one sold on July 10th. It took about 8 months to sell. The buyer was all in at $16.84. I had $1 cost of goods in this, and my profit was $7.06. So you will notice a theme here. A lot of like Walmart brand, Target brand, and Maurice's. So nothing like high end and things that you could find yourself. I mean, they don't sell for a huge profit, but they still sell, and I sell them a lot. Next is this new No Boundaries women's bodysuit, white size, extra, extra small, mock neck, modest, minimal, Y2K. And I thought this had like a Y2K look to it, or like aesthetic, and I don't know if I'm right or not, but this one sold on July 6th, and it took 8 months. Seems to be a thing. A lot of these took 8 months. The buyer was all in at $13.86. I had $1 cost of goods, and my profit was $5.31. And last, this is what actually sold first, like the day before we left. This sold on July 4th. This is a Terra and Sky, it's new, women's tunic mesh top, size 1X, long sleeve butterfly shirt, boho cottage. And the buyer was all in for $22.20. I had $1 cost of goods. I had $1 cost of goods in everything that sold, which is pretty awesome. And after fees and shipping, my profit is $12.22. So my 8 sales, and my total profit from these 8 sales was $61.68. And I had set it up so if someone like tried to message me, that it would automatically send them a message, and it would say something like, "Thank you for your purchase. We are away right now, and all the sales will be shipped on this date." And then it said, if you have any questions or concerns, that we will do our best to assist you in a timely manner, or something to that effect. So that helped. I had nobody complain and ask why I hadn't shipped yet. If somebody bought anything, I did message them and tell them that I was on vacation, because not everybody reads that seller is away and they expect it to be shipped quickly. So I did reach out to the people and say that, and all my buyers were super nice. They said, "Thank you for letting me know, and we all deserve a break," and they weren't concerned. So if you keep the line of communication open with your buyers, let them know what's going on ahead of time so they don't worry. It seems like that helps tremendously. And yeah, I had no issues. I mean, I didn't earn a whole lot, but I earned enough probably for a tank of gas, so that's pretty cool. And if you stayed this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And let me know if you go away and you put your store on away or time away. Do you reach out to buyers? Do you like automate things? Do you put your store on sale or anything like that? And how has that worked out for you? Have you seen an increase in sale, a decrease, or did anything change? Anyways, so we went to Myrtle Beach for a week. It was such a long drive. We split it up in 2 days. I'm still tired from it. So the first day we drove I want to say 11 hours or so with 6 kids. So insane. We stayed at Airbnb. Was not the greatest. I will tell you that. It was not what I expected. But luckily we only stayed for one night. So then the next day we drove like 7 hours or so. And we got there. And it was great. We had a resort on the beach. We got to go to the beach. The kids played in the ocean, collected seashells. I mean, I got bags and bags of seashells. So many seashells. For those of you who go to the beach, like what do you do with seashells? Like what are like cool ways to store or like make things out of seashells or like display them? Like let me know, like, because I am really open to hearing this because we have bags of seashells galore. Anyways, they had a pool, they went on a water slide, built sand castles, and found little like crabs and stuff, little tiny things, and just had such a good time. And the best thing, we went on this boat ride into the ocean and we got to watch dolphins. So we saw these dolphins. It was so awesome. Like once in a lifetime. I've never done anything like that before. Have you? Have you ever like gone on a boat and like seen the dolphins in real life? It was just so cool. I'll put a video of it. It was just amazing. And
you see out here, these guys are to be our biggest. They've got a very dark gray skin. Whenever their fins pop out of the water, they almost turn black. We also see common dolphins out here, just a little bit smaller than the
the building with the AC, and it was miserable that we almost didn't go on the boat, but I'm so glad we did because we would have missed out on this awesome experience. And my grandma was there, and my stepdad and my mom, and my stepdad's two granddaughters, so they got to play with them, so it was great. We hung out in the room, walked along the beach, just hung out and just enjoyed not being home, I guess. And on the drive home, we split it up like we did. So we stayed at another Airbnb, and that one wasn't that great either. So definitely, if you are going into Airbnbs, like look it up, check it out, read all the reviews, and you never know where you're going to get. Some of them are awesome, some of them, not so great. But it all worked out. We got home and everything's great. So have you ever been to Myrtle Beach? And if you have, what was your favorite part about it? And if you haven't, where do you like to go? Where do you like to take a trip to? Like, what's your favorite place? And if you made it this far, you are awesome. Thank you so much. And like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell notification because I will be doing more videos and being more consistent and just sharing real life with you and how you can have a successful part-time reselling business while raising kids and taking care of a home and without losing your mind. So if that is your kind of thing, subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.